Now, on the heels of the contentious climate talks in Azerbaijan, negotiators from around the globe descended on Busan, which is in South Korea. They are there from today for another formidable goal. This is to hammer out the world's first treaty designed to tackle plastic pollution's explosive growth. The talks began today, but lingering divisions have cast doubts on whether a final agreement is in sight. Let's look at this report by Aarti Rana.
The fifth round of UN talks on plastic pollution is ostensibly final UN Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee meeting after the previous round of talks in Ottawa ended without a path forward on capping plastic production. The fifth session of the Intergovernmental Negotiating Committee will try and hammer out an international legally binding instrument on plastic pollution. The debate is expected to focus on whether the deal should seek to slash production. Major producers such as Saudi Arabia and China have urged less contentious strategies such as waste management. Negotiators are working towards the first ever global plastic treaty that addresses not just how plastics are discarded, but also how much plastic is produced and how it is used. The treaty could become the most significant pact to address global climate warming emissions since the 2015 Paris Agreement. Ahead of the meeting, climate activists have been marching, displaying artworks made of plastic waste and calling for the plastic treaty to call legally binding power. Key to any accord will be the United States and China. Earlier this year, Washington raised hopes among environmentalists by signaling support for some limits on production. The election of Donald Trump has raised questions about how ambitious the US delegation will be. Final agreement is due in December, making this one of the fastest UN-led treaty efforts to date. Aarti Rana's report for DT India.